Today we're going to talk about the Enlightenment, so get your pens and pencils ready to begin taking notes. So around this time, it's about the 1750s. We have the scientific revolution happening, the industrial revolution happening, and it's just the beginning to start political revolutions. When we finish, your notes will look something like this. So let's get started. First, put the title at the page, The Age of Enlightenment. So the Age of Enlightenment is a period that challenged traditional views on government, that's challenged autocracy, and changing the way people viewed about who should rule the government. So your notes are going to look something like this as you set it up. So first, it's important to note, who were the philosophers who started this movement? Well, it's a whole list of people you'll be researching today. These leaders started to challenge these views. They started to look back to the ancient Greeks and Romans and Jews and Christians and try to come up with ideas about democracy. They started writing books, they started meeting with people in salons and coffee shops, and they wanted to talk about these ideas. Let's list them down in the section called philosophers. You'll also notice that underneath I made a little light bulb representing democracy because all of these philosophers loved democracy, and that's what they were hoping to inspire people to follow. So what you might notice next is that they wrote books. So the next question you should ask yourself is, why did they write these books? Pause the video and brainstorm. What are some of the reasons why they might have written books? So hopefully you came up with some of the same ideas that I did. Why did they write the books? Well, one, they wanted to teach others. They wanted to spread their ideas. They wanted to have influence, share their opinions, but most important, they wanted to inspire organization to make change, hoping to make political reforms. So thanks to these reformers, thanks to these philosophers who wrote these books, revolution happened. They were able to replace the king with democratic leaders. So you might be wondering what happened to some of these philosophers. It sounds so simple. These philosophers wrote books, they inspired revolutions, and change happened. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't quite that easy. Many of them were killed, put in jail, censored, or even banished from the church. You might say banished from the church. Well, at this point in time, the church had great power, almost as much as the king. So they did not want to lose their power. So to be a philosopher and share these ideas that were contrary to the popular beliefs meant there was sacrifice. Today you're going to read about Enlightenment thinkers, research Enlightenment thinkers, and then draw your own conclusions about how these Enlightenment thinkers influenced the modern democratic movement. I hope you enjoy this period and you have fun researching. Have a great day.